Hey, how's it going, everyone? Just back in with another sequence video. I got a few in my backlog, so I just thought I would go through them. This one is a song, Above the Clouds, by one of my favorite rappers, Starr, featuring Inspector Deck. You know, he's part of the Wu-Tang Clan. So, again, I found the sequence in this song. And above the clouds, for people to understand, the clouds, you know, in the Bible are the so-called UFOs. So keep that in mind and you know, replace and consider that you know, language as representing, you know, UFOs. So again, I'm going to go through the sequence and then show that, you know, it's honored here, you know, even in this rap song. First off, it has come to our attention that a mysterious force is loose somewhere in outer space. Okay, this is when Christ will appear with his angels and these so-called UFOs, quote, mysterious force. That's what the earth is going to say. The mysteries of creation is there. Okay, this is, you know, the Most High sending his son back, and, you know, the creator, you know, sending his son up in the sky, up in the sky. Okay, so right off the bat, we're getting a reference to an appearance, a quote, mysterious appearance. And then look what it says, prepared for liftoff. Okay, and that's the reference, the coded reference to salvation. So, you know, there we go, right off the bat, we have salvation. Now, we expect some time of evil. And we get that. I, self, Lord and Master, shall bring disaster to evil factors. Okay, and so again, this person, you know, he's arrogant. He's saying, I, self, Lord and Master. But for us, biblical people, we're saying God is doing that. Okay, he's going to send, shall bring disaster to evil factors, to his left-hand side. Demonic chapters shall be captured by kings. Okay, through the storms of days after, unto the earth from the sun, through triple darkness to blast you. This is going to be the darkest time in human history. This is what Christ says in Matthew 24, with a force that can't be compared to any fire power for its mind power share. So this is God's fire that he's bringing, okay? And it cannot be compared to anything that can be reproduced here on earth. Seeking everlasting life through this hell for what it's worth. So even here, these rappers, they know that hell is here on earth, okay? Seeking everlasting life through this hell, through their life, okay? For what it's worth. And so that's ultimately what God's right-hand side is doing. You know, it's trying to seek everlasting life through this hell, that kind of thing. The righteous pay a sacrifice to get what they deserve. This is God's right-hand side, the mixed multitude who have to go through some amount of this great tribulation. And so the righteous pay a sacrifice to get what they deserve, okay? Cannot afford to be confined to a cell. So they understand that this earth is hell. And so it's not even coded language. It's pretty direct. Sharp veins, okay? Heavenly praise and dues are paid. So why are so many of the quote rappers in years ago making reference to that? Why, just for fun? Are you kidding me? Okay, there's baked in Bible prophecy into this. So that's the time of the Great Tribulation, okay? Where the mark of the beast is pushed out. And then certain people, like it said, like I read earlier, the righteous pay a sacrifice to get what they deserve, which is a place in the kingdom. Okay, they love not their lives unto death. Now, we're going to have Christ's return, okay? And then we get that. Above the clouds where the sounds are original. So now this is Christ returning with his elect. Listen, as infinite skills create miracles, okay? So this is, again, and a warrior spiritual above the clouds, okay? So this is Christ returning with his elect and the angels. Raining down, holding it down. So they're going to be raining down fire. This is them destroying everybody with the mark of the beast. You know, the rest of God's left-hand side. The entire, all of God's left-hand side that are on earth. Yeah, I leave scientists mentally scarred, triple extra large. Okay, so all these quote-unquote scientists, they're going to be obviously on this earth receiving their final judgment. I leave scientists mentally scarred, okay? Poison bars from the gods bust holes in your mirage. This is from above, you know, from the gods. And so now they're talking, there's a reference to scientists and poison, okay? And then earlier we had veins. You see a theme here? They're not wrapping this randomly, okay? And catch a charge, shake them down like the riot squad, okay? So they're going to be returning now to kill, okay? The maker, owner, listen to this, plus soul controller. So God's in control of all spirits on his left and his right-hand side. And so he's the maker of it. He owns them. It's his energy. Okay, so he's the sole controller. Ayatollah, rest in the sky. Listen to this, the clouds, my sofa. This is him speaking from the vantage point of God. This is God speaking through Starr and Inspector Deck. Who but us to supply you with fire? So they're going to be able to shoot fire from these so-called UFOs. On the mic like Moses, spoken in golden scribe. Again, direct biblical reference. Moses will be one of the many returning, after he's killed. He's one of the 2 witnesses. Survivor of the oldest tribe whose soldiers died. Okay, so now we have a reference of Moses and a soldier that died. Okay. And so this is not even coded. This to me is absolutely amazing. But our hands are the ammo because the battle's still on. Okay. Christ's right hand, his right arm, are the ammo because the battle's still on. So this is all coded language for when Christ returns with his elect. Sound the horn, we come rumbling through the function. Precise laser beam technique to touch something. Are you kidding me? Okay. And so these UFOs are able to shoot these quote unquote beams, and it's fire and it's hot and it can burn body and soul. When we die hard to build a monument to honor us with humongous effect in the world, we could have conquered it. So it's going to be worldwide, and it's going to be, like it says here, a humongous effect. And so, this is amazing. I mean, I wouldn't even say this is coded. This is actually explicitly going through the sequence of the end times, and then has references to veins and scientists and poison. Are you kidding me? So we have the sequence of the end times here in this rap song, Above the Clouds. Hope everyone's doing well. Bye.